I walked into the club, and the first word she said is like, "I would suck the life out of you," and I was terrified.
Gay friends are the best. They're always trying to set you up with their girlfriends, man.
Bro, shout out to my fucking gay out there, straight up. Yo, semen retention is real, son. It's real. You get real aggro. You get a lot of energy. That's what makes me fucking look like this. I love America. Shout out the greatest living American. Shout out Johnny Sins. Ron Jeremy ain't no smart. I'm smarter than. How dare you disrespect me like that? I'm definitely smarter than fucking Ron Jeremy. Johnny Sins definitely taught me my stroke game. You can't just stick it in and eat it. You can't do that. Shout out Johnny Sins. Yeah, those motherfuckers fucking.
What was the end of the song?
Bro, the whole song, it's like a 3-minute song with them saying like, telling you not to say, I don't want to hear you say I want it that way. And then at the end they're like, cause I want it that way. Fucking dickheads, lad. The fucking dickheads, lad. You know?
By the way, we are watching UFC as we record this.
Yeah, we're watching Molly McCann, lad. She's putting a proper fucking doing this girl's head in. You do not, you rat. I mean, that's that's Irish and English, but yo, she's doing it for Liverpool, yeah. There's no greater feeling than breaking someone's rib with a back kick. Just hearing that.
I don't know the feeling, dog.
It's fantastic. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I mean, not getting your rib cracked in, obviously you want to be a good fighter, but yeah, fighting's the shit, bro. I just did like Muay Thai recently.
Oh, I know how to fix this.
And yeah, Muay Thai is fun as shit. Shout out to, what is it, Southside Muay Thai in Toronto. In Scarborough. Sorry, not Toronto, Scarbs.
MMA?
It's not MMA, it was Muay Thai. It was Muay Thai. There's probably MMA gyms, but I'm not too aware of them. Mm-hmm. But yeah, there's some killers out there in Southside. They allowed me to go there and spar with them and get some work in. I got my ass beat by the owner of the gym there. It was fun. He kept catching me clean on the chin. Clean. Taekwondo, we don't really use hands. If you watch Olympic Taekwondo, they're literally just doing all that shit. There's no hands. Our hands are completely down. We don't use hands at all. We don't throw hands. We throw feet. So, yeah, at one point,
you were showing me some kicks at the gym.
At one point, I was so tired. I just said, fuck it. I'm not fighting in a traditional Muay Thai stance. Like, Taekwondo is very narrow. If you fight Taekwondo, you're very narrow. If you fight Muay Thai, you're more wide stance. So you can block. You know, you can throw blocks. And at one point, my shoulders were so sore from holding my hands up that I just said, fuck it. We're going straight Taekwondo. And I maybe threw 30 kicks within 20 seconds. Just a flurry of kicks. It was hilarious. The whole gym was watching. It was pretty fun. But yeah, fighting's a shit, man. Fighting's a shit. And then it gives you a lot of confidence when you're going out into the real world and some nigga wants to start shit. You're like, wait, motherfucker, you don't even know. You think just because I'm black, I'm probably just some kind of street brawler. I'm a martial artist, nigga. I will fucking throw a flying knee to your fucking Grillington. You dig? God damn, Joe Rogan has such a big, shiny head. Just a thick-ass neck, too. Just thick. Damn, boy, he thick. That's a thick-ass boy, huh?
You're one to talk.
Oh, yeah. I mean, my head is pretty big and pretty bald.
We powdered it a little so it's less shiny.
Yeah. No, I didn't. I forgot. Oh, man. I'm not listen.
Make yourself beautiful.
We're trying to make the podcast. We're still figuring it out. You know? The first one was a magical one. The second one's good. We got good ones, but we're working, we're tweaking. Everything can't be serious.
Here's a
shout out the greatest living American. The greatest living American we have. Shout out Johnny Sins.
Yeah, he might have taught you all you know.
Johnny Sins definitely taught me my stroke game. I just have an infatuation for bald men. Michael Jordan, Kobe eventually was bald. Joe Rogan, Dave Chappelle, Andrew Tate. You know, Johnny Sins. Who else is bald? Is J-Mac bald? I'm just naming a bunch of male porn stars because I'm a nasty boy. Shout out to all the nasty niggas who know what I'm talking about. If you didn't learn your stroke game from a porn star, you're lacking. That's why those bitches don't love you no more. That's why she doesn't call you. That's why you keep getting left on red, because you can't give her that fucking ill stroke. You can't give her that. You know, you leave them unsatisfied. If you can't last more than 2 videos, you're shit. You're shit. If all you need is a 30-second teaser trailer and you're done.
Wait, what kind of videos are we talking? TikToks or?
Nah, not TikToks. How dare you? How dare you? Full productions.
That's
if you
like
can't
2.5
watch
hours.
If you can't watch Pirates and not Pirates of the Caribbean, again, if you're nasty, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you can't watch the whole film and still be good, you're a pussy. And that's from Sir William III. You're a pussy. Straight up. Okay? You need to... women, I know if you're listening to this podcast right now, you're kind of disgusted at this talk, but I know you feel the vibes. I know you feel the vibes. Men need to do better in the bedroom, especially. And also, I'm sorry to all my West Indian brethren them. You need foreplay. You can't just stick it in and eat it. You can't do that. You know, you gotta warm them up. You got. What did Lil Wayne say in Canon? You gotta warm them up, and then and then you get to go.
Hit them with the cannon.
Hit them with the cannon. Listen close. I got duct tape and rope. You know, and then get them into that. What is it? Gray. What is it? What the fuck is that movie with the white nigga and the ugly bitch? She's not ugly. Sorry. Everyone's beautiful in God's eyes. But like the girl that they try to tell us that she was attractive, but she wasn't.
Not Another teen movie, maybe?
Nah, not that one. Oh my God, what is it? The Gray, Mr. Gray. It's something.
Shades of Grey.
There we go.
50
Shades of Gray.
Damn,
we'll get it
flies.
eventually. People are just like, God damn. Someone was screaming at the 50 Shades of Grey. I just rubbed my clit to it yesterday. You dirty bitch. But yeah, no. Definitely. Listen, don't be obsessed with porn, right? You don't want to lose. I should be one to
you were just telling him to
watch 2 hours, to train 2 hours. But listen,
How do you train?
45 minutes. 45 minutes to an hour. Okay? If you can do that at least once a week. Okay? Once a week. Once every 2 weeks. Okay? Because you do need... semen retention is real, son. It's real. You get real aggro. You get a lot of energy. That's what makes me fucking look like this. Because I be holding in nuts, son. I be holding in the nuts. And then I go and give it to a bitch. Bah! All over her chest. Skeet. So yes. But don't like fetishize. Like that's what a lot of niggas are doing. They're just at home. And listen, again, I used to do that too in university. I'd be like, man, I don't even really need to talk to bitches. Let me go watch Rachel Starr real quick. Let me go watch Lisa Ann, the GOAT. The greatest. Bro, that's the only Bro, everyone's having these dumbass porn stars on their goddamn podcast. Why is no one getting Lisa Ann? Lisa Ann is actually interesting.
She might have some real knowledge.
Bro, she's actually interesting. She actually knows about sports. She's a savvy businesswoman. I watched an interview with her. It's all connected. She's the one who discovered Johnny Sins. Really? She discovered Johnny Sins. And then she obviously, she was the one doing casting couch. She was like, hey, Johnny, come to my office. And for those listening, I'm putting a finger into a hole. Not my actual hole. But yeah, no. She's actually like a savvy businesswoman. She was an entrepreneur in the porn industry. And yeah, now she's doing big things. She's writing books and shit. And no one's interviewing. They keep interviewing goddamn Kazumi, who's I'm a dumb broad, and I just I like to get railed. We need better porn stars to get interviewed.
She is the one who dookied.
Who?
She like dookied the bed or something,
bro. I don't even know, and I don't even care. Who else? Yo, there's a porn star that was in Mensa. Hold on, porn star in Mensa. I remember watching that back in the day. Mensa. Porn star in Mensa. What the fuck? Who? Not male porn. Wait, male porn stars? 10 porn stars who are smarter than you. Bet.
Who?
Let's see. Sasha Grey regularly espouses. Man, I don't give a shit. Give me the actual person that's in Mensa.
Entourage for me.
Tara Patrick? Yeah, Tara Patrick is actually no, she's a registered nerd. Oh, she has a bachelor's in microbiology. Shout out Tara Patrick. Who is it? Oh, that's who it is. It's Asia Carrera. Asia Carrera is what's it called? She studied piano as a child and played at Carnegie Hall twice before she was 15. By 16, she taught English at Tsuruga College in Japan. She won a full academic scholarship to Rutgers University, where she double majored in business and Japanese. She also went on to become a member of Mensa. Konnichiwa, bitches. What does Mensa mean again? Is it an acronym? Mensa is the largest and oldest high IQ society in the world. Yeah.
Well, that's why we don't know about it.
Yeah, bruv. How dare you?
I in with that stupid.
I knew about it. I knew about it. I know at least people that are part of it. You know. Wait, did they say Ron Jeremy? Ron Jeremy ain't no smart. I'm smarter than. How dare you disrespect me like that? I'm definitely smarter than fucking Ron Jeremy.
Yeah, we don't.
What else is going on, bro?
It's in my camp.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Dunder Mifflin.
The Dunder Mifflin shirt. Because I see all these girls on Hinge keep saying, I don't think The Office is funny. Don't match with me if you do. I'm like, what?
Yo, fuck those bitches.
I can't vibe with
straight
you
up,
if you don't think
straight
The
up,
Office is funny, dog.
You're a dumb whore if you don't like The Office. And I said it.
That's it.
I said it. Oh, no, wait, that shit sucks. I like Friends. You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
Anyway, you know.
If they did watch the show, they'd be a fan of Toby. Dumb cunts. How do you not like the How do you not like The Office? The Office.
No.
Why are you the way you are? Why must you ruin everything? I feel like Michael Scott is the greatest living American. Dwight. Man, they're all great.
Today.
Dwight, Creed is hilarious. Craig Robinson, he's in it. Jim is the greatest prankster. He actually has good pranks.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? His pranks on Dwight are iconic. The Christmas presents, you know what I mean? Where it's all pretty much just cardboard boxes. What's it called? Oh my God. The one where he comes in and imitates Dwight. It's like identity theft is real, Jim. Millions of people lose their lives to it every year.
Slowly weighs down.
Bears. What bear is best? Well, there's different schools of thought. There's black bear. Well, that's arguable. There's some people think the grizzly bears eat beets. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. What are you doing, Michael?
Identity theft is not a joke, Jim.
Nah, fantastic. It's absolutely sensational.
Detour there.
Yeah, no. Yeah, but those. Okay, tell me more about Hinge. Tell me more about Hinge.
Bro, there's nothing to tell. It's just
You show the people when you're talking, baby. They want to see you.
Same.
They don't want to just see me listening.
It's all the same, man. It's just feed me. I ain't your daddy. Well, actually, I could be. Sorry. I take that back. I'll take that back.
I have no problem feeding you if I can feed you this dick. Nah, I'm joking.
It's either that or you gotta love dogs, which
Look,
we do. We love dogs here.
And we love bitches, which are female dogs. Chill out. And also, just so everyone knows, not everyone knows, but we can be politically correct in some regard. Men, if you take a lady out for dinner and she doesn't want to touch your wiener, let her go. That's it. You just charge it to the game, baby. That's part of playing the game. You take women out, you talk to them, you see if they want to touch your wiener. They don't want to touch your wiener. You keep moving. You don't disparage them. You like them in the first place. I think that's the corniest shit that men do. The corniest shit that niggas do is like, oh, you're ugly anyways. Why did you approach them? Like, it makes you seem stupid, doesn't it? If you're like, yo, I think you're really hot, you're really sexy, like, I want to get to know you. Ugh, gross. I don't want to get to know you. Well, you ugly anyways, bitch. Like, what? Are you like, you're like, what? Nigga, are you bipolar? Nah,
Shout out Yay again.
Shout out. Weird shout out for Ye, but I'll take it. Yeah, I haven't been on a dating site in a while. Because I think they're just pointless, man. Actually, no, that's a lie. Because you know what the greatest dating site there is? Instagram. You slide in those DMs, baby. Social media is the new outside. It is the new streets. It is the dating app. It's sad. It's sad, really. You know, women aren't safe anywhere. You can just see a nice, you see a nice fat ass. You looking on Instagram. You click a couple likes.
Not safe in the metaverse either.
Do you do the like, what's your technique? I'm gonna share my technique, but what's your technique for hollering at girls on Instagram?
On Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really slide in a lot of DMs, honestly, on Instagram.
Well, you're not trying. You're a pussy.
I am not trying. You're right. I'm working on myself, Will.
Whatever, you coward. Oh, I'm working on myself. You're a coward. You're a coward, okay? I'm not. What is it? You have a life, you have a job,
yes,
and you're responsible, and you do your laundry, and you eat your vegetables.
I just did your laundry.
Sound like a fucking loser to me, you nerd. Just stay home and jerk off and slide in DMs and get angry when girls will reply you like a normal person, bitch. But yeah, no. What's it called? The funniest. I like watching girls. The girl technique is hilarious. They'll like a couple photos. Actually, sorry. They'll like a couple stories. They'll react to a couple stories, put out some feelers. Then they'll like a couple photos. Then they'll follow. And then they'll be like, hey, what's going on? Like,
some are pretty direct, and you know those are the freaks.
Those ones are terrifying.
They have
Listen,
no fear.
Listen, this is very true. It's very easy to get a man. It is very easy to chop men. But like the ones that are just like, hey, I want to. One lady actually said that. One lady said, I would suck the life out of you. Like immediately. I walked into the club and the first word she said is like, I would suck the life out of you. And I was terrified. I was immediately, I knew I should have been aroused, but I was young and skinny. And I was scared that this woman could actually pick me up and like take me. So I was just like, nah, thank you, ma'am. But no thanks. And I think that because she was an older woman, so she obviously was like, that was like water off a duck's back. But for younger women, listen, shoot your shot, women. Listen, people say that like men can't take rejection. You know who really can't take rejection? Women. Women don't. They don't shoot as many shots as men. They're not just putting up numbers. They're not shooting like J.R. Smith out here. They're not putting up Steph Curry numbers. You know, they're oh man, I don't want to be disrespectful to a basketball player.
Do they have to, though?
Who's like a retired basketball player. They don't have to. They don't have to. But when they do, they're absolutely atrocious at it. You know, I've had women approach me from time to time and say some just like lame ass lines, and then I just see them get pissed, like because I'm not interested at all. They'll be like, like it's the weather outside is nice, isn't it?
Now you know what it feels like for 90% of our pickup lines,
bro.
Attempts.
My pickup lines are absolutely elite. I'm elite because I just say whatever. I don't have any in like my bag. I just say the first thing that comes to my mind, like, damn girl, you got some big ass titties. There was one I literally, and a friend of mine can attest to this if he wants to attest in the comments. I literally told the girl, this was 2012-ish, 2012, 2013, around that time, when Snapchat just hit the scene or became more prevalent. Sorry, not just hit the scene, but became more prevalent. And we're at a house party, and someone was taking like, clearly, because you could tell now because someone was holding their phone like this. It wasn't like now when everyone's holding their phone like this and have the camera out. And I was like, oh, look, someone must be taking a Snapchat. You want to make out? That was the line. She said no. And I asked, but why? And she was like, you were horribly drunk. And I was like, yeah, fair. Because I was a sloppy mess, and I moved on. But yeah, I'll say anything. I don't give a shit. Who cares? Because the worst they can do is say no. That's it. I've never in my life, because again, it just didn't make sense to me. I never in my life got rejected, and I was like, well, you're a bitch anyways. I'm like, yeah, that's fair. You probably made the right decision.
You could say ew.
Especially back then, even if they said ew, even if they said not in a million years, even if they literally took a cyanide pill to kill themselves right there. So hey, man,
I'd be kind of impressed.
I'd be like, yeah, that's conviction. But no, especially in those times in like early university days when I was skinny, broke, and just like I was just bones and dick. That's all it was. That's all I had. That's all I had. The amount of meals and homes and beds I got to sleep in, because literally I was just trying to hook up with chicks. It was just a numbers game for me, to be honest. And yeah, I would say whatever came to my brain. Just shooting shots.
Statistics. Eventually one will land.
Exactly.
Isn't there the rule too where after you make eye contact with someone, you have to say something within like a certain amount of time?
Nigga, I don't know. I'm not that smart. I'm not. We're not thinking. It's not
invented the rules.
I didn't even invent the rule. That's not a. I don't even think that's a rule, because I wouldn't do that either. I may have made eye contact and waited like 20 minutes to say something.
You planted a seed.
Like not planting a seed. Just be like, damn, that girl fine as hell, and then like go back to doing whatever I was doing. I'm very ADHD. I'm all over the place with my attention span. So I might see a hot girl, and then my friends are like, shots. I'm like, oh shit, shots. And I get distracted, and then they're like, oh, yo, we should go fucking dance on the dance floor. And then Mo Bamba plays. I got hoes calling. And then it's over. Like, I'm too all over the place, you know?
Especially when a lot of your friends are out and you want to see everyone. You're going back and forth. You
Bro,
can't concentrate on one girl.
I can't remember when this was. This must have been 2000. This might have been 2009, 2010. Because it was like the first year I was in university. And
not again, Will.
I'm not tired. I'm sorry. But yeah, it was like 2010 or some shit. And I just came back home to visit from school. And we went out to the club. And this is when Rick Ross just dropped Teflon Don. And we're, Rose, the biggest. Maybach music. I was in the club and I was talking to this as far as I can remember, this fine ass girl. Oh, sweet. And we're chatting. I was holding my rum and coke, you know, vibing, and all I hear is this beginning of BMF. All I hear is, I think I'm Big Meech. And I literally hit this girl with my drink. I literally just went, bah! And like the first thing I did was try to look for my friends. Like I turned, I was talking like, yeah. I was just like, yeah, baby, you know, yeah, no, I'm just vibing right now. I just came home from school. I think I'm big. Oh, hit this bitch in the drink. Where are my friends? Larry Hoover. And just wild out. You know, I have no conscience. You know, and yeah, like I said, a lot of the women that have turned me down, you saved yourselves a lot of trouble. You saved yourself a lot of time and headache, especially when I was such an unrefined, uncouth young man. You know, I just wanted to play basketball. I still wanted to be in the NBA, play professional basketball, even though I sucked. I don't suck, but I wasn't a professional basketball player good. You know, and damn. You got knocked the fuck out. Jesus Christ. That was wild. Yo, the UFC is lit. See, it told you. Distracted, ADHD.
I don't know how they do that UFC podcast because it is so hard to pay attention.
No, it isn't. You can do both. Like I said, if you have... Listen, hey, man, what's it called? Don't be good at one thing. Be good at everything.
Oh.
Be a man.
Right now I'm good at eating all these snacks.
Yeah.
Will gave me some good advice. If you're going to be snacking, might as well get healthier snacks.
That's it. Show them the snacks. Maybe you get a sponsor.
Got some protein,
get
peanut butter cups.
God.
Honestly, the best ones are these that you got, the I1 Organics protein puffs.
Yeah.
We're not sponsored at all, but they're delicious. Will bought out the whole vitamin shop of them.
I mean, I bought 2 bags, but I'm a player,
Yeah,
baby.
2 bags, like every 2 hours.
I bought at the
Kept
store.
going back.
I bought at the store. You dig? Think what I'm saying?
Closed down the vitamin shop for Will.
You know how players play, baby. I don't know what the fuck that was. Like I said, everything isn't gonna be a heater in the beginning. We're just trying to figure out what our podcast is. One is a continuous one with no edits. Another one's gonna be one with edits. Like we're still figuring it out. Also, shit, I need to remember to keep doing. This is also why you need to tell me when we start recording so I can actually intro the podcast. So welcome to the A Little Inappropriate podcast.
Ding, 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 ding,
I'm Sir William III,
ding,
and that is
ding.
Angel. Bro, you need a nickname, man. Come up with a fucking
I'm in
nickname.
the trap.
That is true. Angel be in the trap with the killers and the drug dealers. You feel me? Slanging that cocaina. Allegedly. Eating them fucking snack. Yo, toss me a peanut butter cup, bro.
That's the last one.
Wow. It really be your own niggas. It really be. What the fuck? You know? Whatever. I got my own snacks. Shout out Kodiak. How did
We're getting hella sponsors from this. They make great pancake mix. I used to make banana bread with that.
You want some? Anyone want some pancakes?
Bitches. Look at Joe Rogan, man. He looks fired up.
Of course. He's on all the fucking
He's
On It
zooted.
supplements. Shroom
Alpha
Tech,
Brain.
Alpha Brain. He's just fucking jacked, bro. He's fucking
TRT, stem cells.
peptides. You know? I can't wait till I just see. It's hard for me because I'm trying to be super healthy and natural and upregulate my testosterone and all my endogenous hormones
All
and
our
stuff.
heroes take roids, though.
But-
They're on gear.
But yeah, no, I don't want to be as big as a house, but there's going to be a point where I'm like 60, 70 and I'm fuck it.
I'll have nothing to lose.
Fill
Let's
me
go.
up. Fill me up. Once I spread my seed and have my 12 kids, fill me up, Jack. Fuck it. I want to look like the Incredible Hulk. There's some old dudes.
Drago, Russian, CCCP type vibe. Computers hooked up to me.
All that shit. Bro, what's it called? When I went to the gym, there's this old dude there that was probably like 80. Jacked. I mean, absolutely jacked. Like, for reference, I do cable extensions for delts, delt raises. I do probably 7.5 pounds for like 15 reps. So if I was doing like dumbbells, I could do like 20, 25 clean reps for 15, just free dumbbells. This guy was doing it with like 60s, just roof, just monster with his big old fucking gray ass beard. It was beautiful. I wanted to just shake his hand and tell him I want him to be my grandpa, or at least Santa Claus. It was absolutely fantastic. He was absolutely beautiful. What a majestic. Bro, I love America. I really don't want to go back to Canada. Like, I hate Canada. I want to put this on the record, on every record I can, because I put it on Instagram. I put it everywhere. I fucking hate Canada.
Tell the people.
Canada is the worst. Canada is a prison. The only selling point we as Canadians have is at least we're not the States. At least we're not as racist as the States do. Bro, we're just as... Bro, we suck. Like, we actually suck. Like, there's nothing... Like, someone's going to come in and be like, well, we have free healthcare, blah. Listen, we have free basic healthcare, yes. But there's a lot of issues. Ask the nurses if they enjoy working in the healthcare sector. Okay? They'd fucking hate it. It sucks. It's long hours. They're underpaid, underserviced. Canada's awful. We're just unassuming. People always say that we're nice. I've never experienced the hospitality, like Southern hospitality in Texas, in Canada, in my entire life. And I was raised there. You know, what's worse, and it's especially worse because I live in Toronto, and Toronto, for all the great people that are actually in the city, the general overall temperament is an imitation of New York. Like, we're trying to be New Yorkers. Like, the bad bitches in the club, just like you said, the girls in the club here actually have fun. The girls in Toronto just pose because they see the Instagram pictures and they just like, oh, that's how the bitches in New York do it, so I'm just gonna like post up. Like, it's lame, bro. I hate it. I hate Canada. I hate it so much. And I'm not saying like America's like the greatest, but at least there's a little bit more freedom here. Like honestly, the racist white people had it right. People be talking about like, oh yeah, the racist blah blah blah. So sometimes your biggest critics are actually correct. They're free Yelp reviews. We should have went back to Africa. When all the racist white people were like, go back to Africa, we should have been like, bet. You know what I mean? Bro, you know Africa is the only continent on the planet that doesn't need imports? Like at all. Everywhere else imports. Africa needs no imports. It has the greatest natural resources, like reserves in the world. Everything is made in China, right? But everything is resourced from Africa. You know, all the
Yeah, that's why they pay off their debt in China so they can use their minerals.
Yeah, that's it. That's why China's like, we'll build you roads and we'll do this, but we want access to all your shit and we don't pay you nothing. We don't pay absolutely nothing. So yeah, everyone's like, oh, global warming, we need electric cars. Your electric cars are being made by fucking Timbuktu, Bile in some fucking cobalt mine
Francis
in
Ngannou,
the Congo.
UFC.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're monsters. Bro, I don't care what anyone says. We are children of the sun. We're kissed by God. You know what I mean? Cuz I don't see other than like Vikings, other than like the Nordic people, nobody's built like Africans. Nobody. The three of them, and again, the biggest are, bro, okay, you have the Nordic people, like the strongmen like Thor, whatever his name is, Hathor, strongest man in the world. You have him and those group of people. You have people like Francis Ngannou and like the Ghanaians and all those. The Ghanaians are massive. God damn it, they're big. You have them, and then you have the Polynesians, like people like The Rock, all that other stuff.
Right.
Two out of the three are ethnic. So, okay, black people.
Black power, motherfucker.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blackity black, and I'm black, y'all. What, you didn't think this was gonna be?
Cue that song.
You didn't think this was gonna be a black empowerment podcast with a bald black man on it? Are you fucking stupid? Wrong.
It's habitual line stepper.
It's fucking Rick James, man.
Habitual
line stepper. Fuck.
We've been watching UFC this whole time and not mention one thing about fighting or MMA.
So then talk about it, man. Listen, talk to me.
You mentioned the Toronto
Come
scene.
and talk to me. I really wanna.
Are you a jits guy? Do you hump dudes?
I don't hump dude. How dare you? Are you homophobic? You homophobic son of a bitch. Okay, what's wrong with two men being inside each other, huh? Well, isn't that the greatest form of brotherhood? Just bonded, you know, when you dock. You know, when you have like the foreskin and you put your foreskin over your other friend's foreskin and you dock like this? What's greater friendship? Yeah. I couldn't get through it. That is disgust. That made my whole stomach sick. Ugh. Gay. And again, this is not a homophobic, bro. We're gonna make fun of gay people. We're not homophobic, but if we say gay, it's still love.
Gay friends are the best. They're always trying to set you up with their girlfriends, man.
Bro, real gay.
Out.
Bro, shout out to all the fucking.
Always trying to hook you up.
Shout out to my fucking gay niggas out there, straight up. And I mean that like actually like gay niggas, because all my friends that are gay that are black are fucking niggas. They're fucking tight. They're tight as fuck. You know what I mean? Not like in their butt. Like I don't know.
Tight butthole?
Like tight as a person. Like not it. They're cool. Okay. They're legit. They're good dudes. They just like niggas, bro. They just like niggas, which is kind of gangster when you really think about it. You know what I mean? Because bitches are like meek and mild and weak and stuff. They weigh like 115 pounds. And like if you're a gay dude, you're pinning down like
not the ones we're watching on the TV right now.
Nah, they're 115 pounds. They're just muscular. But what's it called?
Savage.
If you're a different breed of savage. If you're like, I'm gonna pin down a dude and fuck him. You know what I mean? It's like what's it called? That Tom Hardy movie with brothers where he's like, I prefer boys. He's like, I'm not prejudiced either. I had to have a black and a Tahitian. Oh, I bent him up like a pretzel. I really fucking hurt him. You know what I mean? Like you're a different kind of animal. You know, that's some scary ass shit. But yeah, shout out all the gay niggas, man. Shout out all the gay niggas. Like we ain't with the gay shit, but you know, different strokes for different strokes for different folks. How did we get into gay niggas? How did that even happen? Jiu-jitsu. Oh yes. No, I haven't.
What are your specialties?
I haven't done the jiu-jitsu.
Is it specialties or arts? How do you say it? What are your
my martial arts? What martial arts have I practiced?
Yeah.
Am I a practitioner
your genres?
I'm a black belt in Taekwondo. I haven't trained.
Baby.
I haven't trained in 12 years, 12, 15 years, a long time, but I'm still proficient. I hit the bag every once in a while. People have seen me. I'm not.
You don't fumble it.
Yeah, I don't fumble the bag. I've also done kickboxing, Muay Thai.
Those are all in the same realm almost.
Oh yeah, all the same realm.
The stance is a little different.
I am proficient with bow staff, nunchucks.
Nunchaku?
Yep, nunchucks, and
Katana?
not really katana. Like we didn't really do kendo work, like swordsmanship or anything like that. But I know how to use a sword. I wouldn't say I have any formal training, but once you kind of
You ain't gonna slice no bullets.
once you get enough training in the martial arts, you understand the importance of like foot stance and placement and balance and how you hold.
where the power.
So yeah,
comes
so
from.
like yeah, I can hold a sword and know what I'm basically doing. But no, I haven't done jiu-jitsu yet. I haven't done any throws like judo, wrestling. Jiu-jitsu, Brazilian, no, Forces. The champion has a name and it's Charles. No, it's not Charles Oliver. It's Islam Makhachev. It's the Dagestanis. But yeah, no, it's
those people are hard.
Those people are hard as shit, bro. I would never want to. Those niggas wrestle bears, and I'm not saying that like as a joke. Like I know I say it, like they actually wrestle bears, like real life. You know, there's a
We
video.
always come full circle here. Back to Bears and Dwight.
That's true. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
Bears does not beat Dagestanis
No.
or Khabib.
Nope. Undefeated. Never lost. But yeah. No, I like the UFC. I like fighting. That's what I've leaned more like even they're showing the Knicks now and
They're showing you MSG and
the saddest thing ever. Yeah, Atlantic
no
Division. This is the saddest thing ever.
It's whatever they can use as a banner.
I can't talk
I
much.
like the Knicks, but yeah.
Listen, I can't talk much because the Bulls haven't really been that great since the Michael Jordan era. You know, we had the Derrick Rose era, which is
Heroes, baby, so sad
the
they
hat,
hurt.
bro. I don't even want to go down that road, but yeah, over the pandemic, I really started to fall off basketball, and I really started to get back in love with martial arts. Cause, bro, there's nothing more exciting than like people actually. Once you
'Cause we
fight,
couldn't do team sports. We needed.
I don't give a shit. Team sports is important. You do need to learn how to work with
definitely.
a team, and there's definitely life lessons you can learn from it and all that other shit. But bro, 1-on-1, you and another dude, and you're worried about him killing you, because that's the other thing. Like people,
or butt stuff in you.
bro, that's prison fighting. But nah, it's real, bro. These guys could die. Like it's. You could
just
die anywhere.
slipping and
You could
hitting
die
your
anywhere.
head.
Like you could be in a basketball game, you go up for a dunk, someone undercuts you, you fall on your neck, you die. So thank God that's never happened, and knock on wood, hopefully that never does happen. But in every fight, there is a real possibility you could die. So nah, there was something exciting over that during the pandemic, and you know, because I was watching so much UFC, because they're the only thing back on television, because Dana White was a wild boy, and he ended up being right. No one died. Fighters got COVID. Once they tested negative, they were back. Like it was no big deal. Because again, fighters, they're savages. Like they're not pussies about this shit.
Crazy watching the fights in silence, though. You hear all the slaps. Like,
Bro, it was fantastic. It was fantastic. Again, if you actually perform, I don't care how, even if you did like a couple classes, but you really loved it, like it was really like an intimate moment for you. Because there is nothing more intimate other than having sex than fighting. There isn't. It's a weird dance that you're doing with someone that
Especially
has severe
no-gi.
consequences. You can break your. Look, that person didn't even have to hurt you. You can throw a kick and break your leg if you haven't conditioned your legs. Like It's real
Your
in the field.
wrist, all the bones in your hand.
So I've always been a fan of UFC. That's something I used to always go out to see when I was in Ottawa when I was a young university student. We go out to the bars and watch the GSP fight. Obviously, that was a huge moment. You know, Ultimate Fighter on Spike TV. That was easy money watching. And yeah, it was great to rekindle that love because, like I said, like I really love fighting. It's just a sweet sport, man. It is so sweet, and watching people throw kicks and stuff, like a crossover, a dunk, a 3-pointer is cool. And you know, basketball will always be my first love.
What's the best kind of knockout? Do you think it's a kick?
Head
High
kick, head kick. Taekwondo. I'm biased. I'm Taekwondo. Head kicks. Dudes that kick. Okay, I can go through it. Joaquin Buckley to start. Joaquin Buckley's spinning back kick when the dude was holding his leg and he's spinning. Kicked his head into fucking orbit. That was tight. Leon Edwards on Kamaru Usman. Throw the feint punch. He wins the block. Knocked out.
Pow.
Buzzer beater. Literally the last minute. Bro, I was watching it with my lady at the time. And I was literally telling her, I was like, yo, bro. Like, Leon's done. Like, unless he does, like, he's been fucked up this whole fight. Other than the first round, when he threatened that rear naked choke, he's just been dominated by Kamaru. He's gassed. You know, he just needs to empty the tank. He needs to do something right now. And as soon as I said right now, he did that kick and shocked the world. Absolutely obliterated the world because Kamaru Usman was pound for pound the best fighter on the planet. He was just dominating people, and he was running through the division again and starching folks. Other than Kobe, because Kobe is also super legit. But yeah, Leon Edwards, amazing head kick, another fantastic knockout. Michael Chandler, straight kick right up the middle on Tony Ferguson, sent his dome piece into another dimension.
He's fighting tonight.
Fantastic. He is fighting tonight against Dustin Poirier. You know, who else has great fucking kicks? Anderson Silva, great kicks.
Yep.
Dan Henderson, or no, not Dan Henderson, Ben Henderson. My bad.
Dan Henderson, great punches.
Yeah. Who else? Yeah, man, I love kicks. Kicks are the best knockouts. Unless you're Francis Ngannou, who sends people into orbit, kicks when landed are fucking nasty. Nasty. Rose Namajunas on, who was it? Was it Zhang Weili? Sent Zhang Wei into another atmosphere. Yep, Zhang Weili is fighting another beast. Who else? Who else had ill kicking knockouts? Now, yeah, the best knockouts are kicks. Punches or whatever to me. Like, I like punches because obviously you can imagine the feeling, like Kamaru knocking out Masvidal.
Like a Tyson knockout.
Yeah, Tyson's knockouts are scary.
Left hook.
Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber. Bomb Squad has devastating punches. Who else? Yeah, Francis Ngannou, his knockout of Alistair Overeem, disgusting. It looks like the back of his head touched his back, like it was intense.
Overeem classic K1 though, when he's on the roids.
Oh yeah, when he was on all juicy, he's fucking all juiced up.
It says I'm looking at the TV. Izzy's record 23-1. Who's his loss to?
Jan Blachowicz. When he went up to light heavyweight. He's still undefeated in middleweight.
Right. That dude was dope. He was nice about it. He was humble about it.
Yeah, I mean, because he just sat on Izzy. He realized like he couldn't stand with him, so he was like, I'm just gonna wrestle this dude. Fuck it. He talked a whole lot of shit about Polish power, and then he stood in front of Izzy and he was like, nah, nope, not worth it. Just gonna wrestle him. You know? And yeah, hopefully we see Izzy. Ooh, there might be a kick. This might be good foreshadowing. There might be a good head kick from Izzy or from fucking Alex Pereira. It's gonna be a wild fight. But yeah, no, I love fighting. I love fighting very much. And if there's anything I can recommend, if there's like an actual sport, like I said, people need to get physically active and choose like just anything active that you can do the sport. The best exercise and actual real life application, like you obviously shouldn't go out and just fight people. Ever since I learned martial arts, I refrain more from fighting. Before martial arts, I would get into street fights all the time. After martial arts, I was like, man,
Kimbo Slice over there.
street fights are stupid. They're so dumb. And I had better training. Like I could take people out, but it just didn't make sense. You can break your
just have a
bones,
knife.
break your hands, stuff. Yeah, motherfuckers might have a knife. You're fighting on concrete. You knock someone out, they drop. That's a murder charge.
Yeah.
Their head hits the ground. They're dead. That's a murder charge. So
Basically, you're saying safety first.
safety first. If you're gonna fight on a sanctioned
Then teamwork.
like all that shit. But yeah. I think the best sport to get into, and if you have young kids, the best sport to get them into to start it is martial arts. You know, it teaches them discipline. It teaches them control of their anger.
Right. I wish I did it early.
Yeah, it's a lot of beneficial skills. I luckily fell into it because I loved Bruce Lee films and shit, and Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I love Jackie
Jet
Chan.
Li,
Man.
Jackie Chan, all those dudes. You know, Tony Jaa. So, no, I couldn't recommend anything more highly than martial
Tony
arts.
Jaa got us into Muay Thai. You know.
Of course, this guy was
true.
kicking lampposts, like standing
Yeah.
and jump kicking post. I was like, what the fuck?
Elbowed the motorcyclist helmet and split it.
Yeah, bro. Tony Jaa Ong Bak was the shit. Where's my elephant? Nah, I definitely gotta go to Thailand. That's another place I gotta go to. Like Thailand is the shit.
I'm down.
Land of Smiles,
Thai
good
podcast. Let's go.
food. Absolutely, absolutely, positively. Yeah.
We can all watch Will get knocked out. Who wants to see
That will never happen. It'll never happen. I'll say this on
Okay,
record
top
on a
cheat.
podcast. I will never get knocked out. Like never. It won't happen.
I can't wait to throw back this clip.
It
when we
won't
get
happen.
knocked out
It
in
will never.
Thailand.
Let me look in the let me look in the other camera. Let me look dead in the camera. What is today's date? As of November 12th, 2022 at 9:37 p.m. I, William J. Edwards, am telling you now. From this moment forward, it's never happened and it never will happen. I will never be knocked out. Never. It'll
Until
never
you're
happen.
in Thailand fighting.
It'll never happen. It'll never happen. It'll never happen. Right? Like even though I said like the owner of the gym, I said the owner of the gym messed me up and caught me on the chin a couple times. Bro, I promise you, if I actually trained, because I'm not an idiot. I'm not gonna go and just fight professional Muay Thai fighters out the gate. I'll train for a couple months. I might get into one. I might do one amateur. Yeah,
Jake Paul it.
I might do one amateur fight. You know, I might do a couple amateur fights. But I'll tell you this: no one's knocking me out. It's not happening.
You just
Especially-
invited everyone in Toronto.
I don't give a shit.
You got a target on your back.
Come try. You can come try. You know
He's
what I
hard
mean?
to kill.
Hard to kill. You know. And again, if you sucker punch me, that's a different thing. That doesn't count. If you want to be like, hey, let's go in a gym and put on like pads, like let's put on like shit and like spar or like even real fights. I mean, it's whatever. Because we're not gonna have a referee. But if you wanna spar, we can get jiggy with it. But you're not gonna knock me out. Because again, it also in sparring, you're not supposed to knock the person out. Like you're an asshole.
No, you
if
can't
do
go
that.
100%. You don't want to train with people
No.
like that.
Those
You
people
just get hurt.
Those people are
Your
dickheads.
longevity's
People are
done.
dickheads. Even though I was one of those dickheads, I was like, if you're sparring with me, I'm gonna kill you. But I was young. I was like 15, bro. They put me in adult classes because I've always been skinny, but I've always had monster
quickness.
quads. Nah, monster quads. I have intense power in my legs.
Tree trunks.
Absolute tree trunks. And yeah, they were like, yeah, you can't fight with kids your age. You need to fight like adults. So because I would break, like, not even trying. Like I would try, but not really try. Like I wouldn't actually. I'd be playing with like 70%, but I would break people's ribs. So, yeah, I have great range with my feet. Like for you to close the distance is gonna take a lot to actually knock me out. Okay, unless you're a professional fighter, and I have zero experience, you're not fucking me up. It's not happening. It doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. Like I said, I walked into a Muay Thai gym with killers, and I felt like I could hang. And that's no disrespect to them. They're really good. You know, it's more a testament to that. Yeah, I'm not scared of fighting. You know, I'll walk into the fire, but in a real fight, I'm more like Izzy. Like I'm gonna range, throw feints, keep distance, be evasive. My goal is to touch you and you to never touch me. You know, I'm not an idiot. I'm not just gonna stand. I'm not Michael Chandler. I'm not saying that Michael Chandler's an idiot, but I'm not like dude that like we're just gonna stand and bang. We're just gonna nah. I like to win. I like to win. I don't care about the knockout. I will try to knock you out. I'll try to break your blocking. Like if you're blocking too much, I'll try to just break your shield. You know, if you're doing this too much, I'm just gonna keep dinging you. So yeah, anyone that wants smoke, we can spar whenever. But I'm telling you this now. If we go to Thailand, no one's knocking me out. No one's knocking me out. It's not happening. It won't happen. I promise you. If it's sparring, if someone's sparring and I'm not paying attention, I would always be paying attention. But if someone is like literally trying to murder me, I'll know within like the first 10 seconds of sparring. That's the window to knock me out. If we're like play sparring and immediately you go to do something and I'm thinking we're just going like 60% and you go 100% and I have my guard up and you hit me hard enough to knock myself out, that's the only way I see that happening. But yeah, good luck. Good luck to anybody who wants to try that. What else you got? Oh, is Brad Riddell getting fucked up? I knew it. That's not spoiler. This fight's still going. Yeah. How long is this one?
54 minutes so far.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. I don't have much else to talk about.
Like this, what I just said. I'm gonna cut.
Or keep it in. Fuck it. We don't care. We keep it in raw, baby. Just like how we dealing with these hoes. We going in raw, son. No, we're not. Wrap
Raw
it up.
dog assassin.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up. These bitches are dirty.
Respectfully.
Not respectfully, disrespectfully, you dirty ass bitches. You dirty ass hoes. Fuck all that. Fuck all that.
It's like Snoop when they ask him if he
yeah.
regrets any of his
Yeah, no, fuck them
lyrics.
hoes.
Like, hell no.
Fuck
I
them
know what I
hoes.
said.
Straight up. Like, if I'm talking about, like, actual hoes, like whores, yes, fuck them hoes. You know what I mean? You dirty ass bitches. You stank bitches. Pussy, fish pussy smelling ass bitches. How dare you? You're disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. And vice versa. I'm not even talking about just females. I'm talking about men too. Men too. You dirty dick bitches. You know what I mean?
Ugh.
Spreading all kinds of stuff. That's just a function of human nature. That's human nature's natural defense. If you're being a whore, of course you're gonna get burnt. That's just God being like, yo, we're gonna put something in these people. If they're not living right, not eating right, and they're just kind of spreading each other's fluids all over willy-nilly, I'm gonna poison them. That's pretty much it.
Gonna make it burn when you pee.
I'm gonna make it burn. I'm gonna make it when you pee, it burns. That's how I thought of it. Because yeah, look, if you fuck a dirty bitch, right? You might be okay. But then you go and mix those juices in with another bitch. And you know, before you know it, you accidentally add the secret ingredient chemical X, and thus the Powerpuff Girls are born. You know? So yeah, no, that's how I see it. Bro, I used to have my friends drive me to the clinic. Like when I was in Ottawa, when I was in my peak whore days, I had to test myself because I was just loose and fast, you know? And thank God no one burned me. So
Douse yourself in bleach.
Yep. Okay. I mean that's a good way to wrap it up. See? So yeah, no. You know, practice safe sex, you know. Practice safe sex because you don't want to get that late text that I think I'm late text, you know? Yeah. We'll wrap it up there. I know I used the pun like 3 times. I'm very proud of myself.
Shout out to Wheezy.
Shout out Wheezy
Ruining
F baby.
everyone's songs with his remixes.
Shout out Johnny Sins. Shout out all the bald kings. Shout out the gay niggas. You know, they're holding it down and holding their men's down. Physically, literally. Shout out to all the martial artists out there. And yeah, no. This has been a little inappropriate. This has been more than a little.
More than a little.
It's been more than a little. And we'll see you on the next one. I'm Sir William III. That's my man Angel.
Peace, love.
Peace, love, and light, prosperity, all that good shit. Work on yourself. When you work on yourself, you know, when you're better for yourself, you're better for the people around you. They become better, and it just, you know, makes a better world. So, peace, love, and light. And we out, bitches. And konnichiwa, bitches.
I always wanted to say this.
For shizzle.